поговорить с Мерсером Фреем. Это босс здешний. Босс гильдии воров. Взлом повышается до 58. Искусство взлома замков. Так, еще надо вот это сделать. Значит, надо это отключить пока. А где же он, этот Делвин? Где же он, этот Делвин был? Кажется, он был где-то вот здесь.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you. Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.
Не хочешь купить этот графин с медом Хонинга?
Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
Job's done, boss. Get the package to her just like you said.
Good. Did she say anything we need to know?
Yep. She said that the Jarl was planning a surprise raid on us, but she talked her out of it. Said she
Where you off to? There's
Пока
work to be
все.
done.
Very good.
Теперь можно включить этот квест.
Vigneault.
So,
Так, стоп.
what do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you ever see yourself with an old codger like me?
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
Тот же самый символ обнаружился на медоварне Хонинга.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
Ты восхищен?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
Как можно их прищучить?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum-Eye.
С чего мне начать?
Gullum-Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Говорить при ней.
Arengoth was a fool to think he could get away with this.
Что за история с этим Гулумаем?
When Gullumai was getting us merchandise from the East Empire Company, we were making a hefty profit. It was so lucrative, I was considering moving the guild to Solitude to save us time.
И что случилось?
Gullumai started to get greedy and cut us out of the deal. Almost can't say I blame the scaly bastard. It started out innocent enough. He kept claiming the shipments were light because of Imperial interference. Then maybe a few years ago it all stopped. He didn't even bother to contact us anymore.
Как это отразилось на гильдии?
Golden Glow Estate provided a huge payout for us before Arengoth locked us out. Maven looked the other way as long as the honey kept flowing and we kept him in line.
А как же мед Хонинга?
Let's not kid ourselves. Blackbriar mead is swill. The only thing keeping it successful is Maven. Word on the street was that Honning brew tasted better, cost less, and Sabjorn didn't shove it down everyone's throat. If Sabjorn ever managed to push Maven off her pedestal, we'd all be in trouble.
Похоже, гильдия слишком зависит от Мавена.
Look, in case you hadn't noticed, these aren't the glory days of the guild. We've lost more clients in the last decade than I'd care to count, but Maven's stuck with us throughout the entire ordeal. I'll be damned if I'm gonna lose her to, well, to whatever they are. I need you to put all your efforts into this job. We can't afford any mistakes. Brynjolf, have you had a chance to speak to our contact in Whiterun?
Sorry, Mercer. They know... I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Думаешь, с ним могут быть проблемы?
Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
Тогда как его разговорить?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Если он нас предал, он станет нашим должником.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Думаешь, Гулумая стоит остерегаться?
There are thieves, and then there is Gullumai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
Если Гулумай запоет, что дальше?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gullumai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Чем Гулумай полезен гильдии?
Gullumai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
Восточная имперская компания, кто они такие?
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle. Good luck in solitude. Keep Golemai alive, but remind him who we are.
Понятно.
Need something?